Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to go over new construction incentives. So just like the real estate agents who are going after every single deal still, just like mortgage originators, loan originators who are still looking for applicants, whether it be to refinance or whether it be to purchase homes, just like construction workers who have been in an amazing economy the last couple of years. And now, when they were selling houses for well over listing price, they are now offering incentives to keep customers. People are looking at every single strategy and every single avenue that they possibly can in order to make more business happen, right? They're looking at, where can I make a profit? Where can I turn the tables? Where can I keep my staff, keep my employees, right? These are huge sectors being impacted, from construction to loan originators, banks, real estate agents, home buyers, home sellers, anybody who literally is looking at equity within their homes or anything to do with a house, anything to do with real estate in general. They're being extremely impacted. So you have people offering ARMs, adjustable rate mortgages. You have people offering 2-1 buy downs, which I've already went over. And now you have home buyer incentives. In fact, I'm already getting some incentives. So instead of people lowering their price on their home, what they've done instead is they offered $5,000 towards your closing costs. So essentially, instead of just dropping the house by $5,000, they rather just give you $5,000 back in closing costs. To me, it makes no difference, because the way I see it is, you're still gonna drop the price of your house, and then I'm going to ask for the $5,000 in closing costs. So on top of that, I'm going to try to get as much back as possible. So people, again, are still listing their home at the highest prices that they possibly can, and then lowering it every 2 or so months by only $5,000, which makes absolutely no impact on your mortgage. $5,000 literally does nothing to impact your mortgage whatsoever. I mean, it's as little as maybe $20 a month. So if you were about to pay $3,433 a month, now you're going to pay $3,413 a month. Is that going to incentivize you to purchase that home? Absolutely not. So for all of those out there who are like, $5,000 is a lot of money, well, when it comes to the real estate market, it's absolutely not. If you want to incentivize somebody to buy something, you may need to be dropping your house by 20, maybe even 30,000, right? Because now that's $100 to $200 a month off of their payment. And when purchasing a mortgage with a loan, your payment is what truly matters most. And so if you had a house that you could have bought for $3,200, but now it's $3,000, and you make $5,000 after taxes, now at $3,000 it might be worth it, but at $3,200 it was a little too expensive. And yes, $200 can make that much of a difference in your budget. So instead of $5,000 towards closing costs and still having a high payment, I'd rather have $5,000 off of the home and then add that $5,000 towards closing costs, because the closing cost isn't really going to move the monthly payment, but having $5,000 taken off the home entirely will. And so that is where I see more ability to basically move the needle and get some people incentivized. So you got home buyers who are giving you brand new construction homes. They are offering closing costs to be paid. They are offering free appliances. They are offering rates that they had locked in previously. And those rates may be 5, maybe even 6%, which is still better than the 7% rates that you can get. These home buyers are offering, anything that they possibly can to get you in the home. You see a lot of these home buyers, these new construction homes being promoted with 2-1 buy downs, which again is basically having your rate lowered by 2% and then 1% the following year, and then you finally get to your actual rate, which would probably be 7%. And at that point, are you still going to be able to afford your home at 7%? You might have been able to lock it in at 5%, but now that you've paid it for the last 2 years, and each year you've paid it, the cost has gone up, and now those property taxes are hitting you too. I mean, you might not be able to afford the same home that you had just purchased. And so now banks are being shady by putting you in these homes, knowing that you truly can't afford it at 7%, but because you got 2 years to basically pay it at a lower or reduced cost, you believe that you got a steal of a deal. But honestly, you're being scammed and bamboozled. What's going to happen is you probably are capped at your job, especially in this economy where making more money is going to be a lot difficult at the same position, at the same job. And so what's going to happen is you're not earning more, but your mortgage is increasing every single year for the next 2 years. And you probably didn't put a lot of money down because we're in a situation where we're saving less and less every single month, to the point where it is literally getting ridiculous how much people are going into debt, taking out personal loans and everything else. And this is a drastic change. This is so drastic how we went from saving the most ever in American history to now we're taking out more debt than ever before in the history of America. Hasn't even been a full year of rates being this high yet, and we're seeing the impacts that it's having on millions of Americans. And so, all of these loans options, all of these incentives, all of the things that people are offering right now is truly scummy to me. And the fact that they can say it with a straight face and say, hey, great news, we have this loan option available to you, is complete BS. I mean, to put somebody through that just so you can make a quick buck is literally going to ruin people's lives. And so, again, my advice is to wait. Although I'm just an average person on YouTube, I am not your financial advisor. I do see there's sharks in the water, and they're willing to bite anybody in their way. It's almost like car sales now, how scummy people can be. And, I never really thought of car sales in that manner until I went to go and buy the brand new Chevy. Was it a Chevy Cruze 2022? No, it was a Honda Civic 2022. And I had offered $4,000 more than what the car was listed for, and they asked for $9,000 more than what the car was listed for, talking about they don't have cars on their lot. And I was paying in cash. So you want me to pay $9,000 more than what the car is worth to purchase this vehicle? You added your Clearasil paint for $2,000. That doesn't even make no damn sense. And on top of that, you expected me to be happy and buy this vehicle from you. I was just dumbfounded at the fact that they expected me with cash money to pay $9,000 more. It's essentially, it's like I took out a loan on my own money and paid $9,000 more for this vehicle for no reason at all. That makes no sense. You're supposed to get deals when you pay with cash, not be strongholded and told, since you're not using credit, here's what we're going to do. We're going to charge you $9,000 more than what the car is worth. Even though we would make money off MSRP and you did offer us $5,000 more than what the car is worth, we want 4K more than that. I was like, wow, I truly couldn't believe what I was hearing. So, I mean, again, there's sharks in the water and they're willing to bite, but you are in control of your money. You are in control of your habits. You are in control of your wants and your needs. And you decide whether or not something is worth your investment. And honestly, right now is not the time to buy. And I know that from experience because I'm as eager as anyone to purchase in this market. And I can tell you right now, you should not be buying. So, unless you're relocating for a job, hold on, hold your horses, and be prepared. Be prepared, save that cash, and be ready because your time will come. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe for more. I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily, and I can't wait to hear from you all. So peace out, and I'll see you on the next one.